What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today, I got another cool one I'm excited for. There's a few breweries out there that I always get excited to drink their beer, and this is one of them because just like their beers are very unique. Their can art's very like you could tell it's them by the moment you see the can, and it's just I have favorites out there. It's just what it is. So today we're gonna be taking a look at one from Kings County Brewers Collective. This one is called Intruder Annihilation Double IPA, which comes out at 9% ABV, I believe. Let me make sure that's correct. Okay, so never mind. This is an 8.8% ABV. Okay, well, close enough. I think on Untapped it said it was a 9%, but whatever. But yeah, this one comes in at 8.8. It's a double IPA brewed with a lot of stuff. Citro, Mosaic, Nelson Sauvin, Motica hops, and used with barley and wheat in there too to kind of create like a nice pillowy kind of mouthfeel in there. So I'm excited because anything from Kings County is always going to be usually pretty damn good when it comes to IPAs. There's a couple breweries out there that I consider masters of making IPAs, and they're one of them. So really excited to drink this one. I'm expecting a lot of like different flavors for the amount of hops that are in there. I'm expecting some maybe like stone fruit grape kind of flavors along with like the citra that's in there, nice citrusy flavors, along with a kind of a nice pillowy mouthfeel, along with also maybe like a pine resiny dankness in there as well. So it's going to be like an overall well-rounded, nice double IPA. I'm hoping at least. Hopefully I won't be let down, but we'll find out sooner or later. So without further ado, let's crack this guy open and see what we're looking at here. Let's see what we got on the smell on this one. Oh yeah, definitely right off the bat, very piney. Definitely getting like notes of like melon, grape on the nose. Not really getting much like citrus going on there up front, but it might get on the back end. Who knows? So I'll be drinking out of my Untapped pint glass this afternoon. Let's see how this guy pours. Gonna be nice and hazy, most likely. I'm really excited for that nice, pillowy, soft mouthfeel this thing's probably gonna have. Oh yeah. Nice and hazy, nice pillowy white head to it. Hopefully it might not be tasting that much booziness. I don't think with it being an 8.8% I'm going to get much booziness, but look, that just looks like a thick boy right there. Thick with 3 C's. And it's just, oh yeah, very piney, very hoppy up front. Still getting a little bit of those notes of like a grape kind of melon situation. Yeah, it smells absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's give this guy a try. So cheers everybody. Happy Sunday. Oh yeah, very pillowy, soft mouthfeel. Getting like a lot of notes of like berry up front from like the Mosaic, and like notes of like strawberry with a nice hoppiness in there, and like pine resiny flavor in there as well. Getting a little bit notes of like a grape, maybe mixed with like a honeydew kind of melon kind of thing. Not really getting much of the citrus coming through on it. It's definitely probably the lighter notes in there when it comes to them having the citra hops in there. It's probably just bringing more of that tropical kind of feel in there. But overall, it's a nice sweetness at the end. Very soft, very pillowy soft, very smooth on the mouth. And you really can't taste the 8.8% in this at all. It's very, very drinkable for sure. Yep. Automatically know it's like, I really like, there's times where you have a double IPA, like something like this, and just like, you don't really get the booziness, but then you get like just, it's a kind of a sweetness that it's hard to describe. It's like a berry melon kind of sweetness, but also there's like a natural sweetness sometimes from the hops that are in there. Of course, it brings in a lot of bitter notes, but also it's not too bitter, it's not too citrusy. It doesn't leave any kind of acidic kind of notes in there to where if it's too citrusy, it would kind of give you like that feeling of you're gonna have acid reflux soon. But that's not the case at all with this one. There's very, very strong, pungent, just in-your-face pine, resiny, dank flavors that you would enjoy out of any IPA that you probably like, but there's still really strong notes of like stone fruit, maybe like a little bit of guava coming through. But yeah, there's so many different like subtle notes in this to kind of create one cohesive, just really good double IPA flavor. This one's stellar for sure. So let's look and see what Untapped has to say about this one, because I'm curious about like the malts and the wheats they used in here. So what they Let's see, double dry hop, double. So this is the Intruder Annihilation on Untapped. It's still saying it's a 9% ABV, which on the can it says it's an 8.8, which probably was. This is probably an older rendition, most likely, but is what it is. Let's see, double dry hopped IPA, Maris Otter and wheat malt, along with flaked wheat. So the flaked wheat kind of situation, from what I know, it helps kind of bring in that kind of soft, pillowy mouthfeel. It's a very light, kind of just makes it feel like you're drinking a cloud when there's like flaked wheat and all that kind of stuff in there. And of course you got the Citra, the Nelson Sauvin, the Equinaut, the Motica, and Mosaic going in there as well. So yeah, a bunch of hops, a bunch of different flavors that you're getting. And with over 1,853 ratings, this one is an average rating of 4.12 out of 5, which is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So my dad even rated this one when he drank it a little bit back after we got it. So he gave it a 4.25 out of 5 on Untapped. So that's a pretty good rating. So let's see what other people gave this one. So you're seeing a lot of purchases off Tavour, which, of course, Kings County is a big kind of supporter of Tavour. I see their stuff pop up on there all the time. All the stuff that I've gotten from them have been because of picking it up off Tavour. So if you're looking to get your hands on some Kings County, of course they do. They're in Brooklyn, I believe. So you can probably find them in the Boston area, probably around there, anywhere on like the New England kind of side of things. You might be able to find a lot of Kings County over there. They distribute pretty far. You might even be able to find them all the way down in like the DC area, maybe in the Carolinas for sure. But yeah, this one's absolutely delicious. So looking at some ratings on Untapped, this person gave it a 4 out of 5. Purchase off Tavour. Let's see, somebody gave it a 3.25. Purchase off Tavour, saying meh. I don't know why this is meh. There's nothing meh about this one. It's Kings County. Come on. Let's see. This person gave it a 4.25. Somebody gave it a 4.5. 3.75. Let's see. Somebody purchased at Mary's 6. Okay, so looks like you can get this in Reading, Pennsylvania too, because somebody purchased at Mary's 6-Pack and More, which is a beer shop over in Reading. So that's really cool. So you know you can get in the Pennsylvania area. Another purchase over there at Mary's, 3.75 out of 5. Somebody gave this a nice 3.75. Drank it for Happy IPA Day. So that, I forgot what day that was. That was probably beginning of August, I believe. So a lot of people were drinking this one on IPA Day. So you got another 4 out of 5, 3.75, 3.75, 4.25. So yeah, pretty good ratings on this one. Actually, let's see what this guy said. So this guy gave it a 4 out of 5. Purchased off Tavour. Started off with the hop burn, but then it fades into a nice sessionable, hazy, and juicy IPA, which I don't really get a hoppy burn from it. I think it's mostly because the smell, and right when you take that first sip, you're just getting loads of piney, resiny, dank, hoppy flavors in your face, and then it kind of washes away with that juicy kind of getting berry notes, so maybe a little bit of grape, melon, a little bit of citrus that kind of just linger in the mouth afterwards. So, but yeah, if you like strong IPAs, your first sip of this one is going to be a very enjoyable experience for sure. Because it's very pungent, very in your face, and just absolutely refreshing, delicious. Every pleasurable IPA pronoun you can use is described in this beer for sure. So, yeah, ratings on Untapped are pretty damn good for that many people rating this one, having almost I think it was 4.12. Yeah, so almost a 4.25, pretty close, or 4.2 out of 5 on Untapped with over 1,800 ratings is really, really good. So let's start thinking about our ratings on this one really quick. So let's see here. Can art. Yeah, I think anything from Kings County, they always like to use this comic book kind of style when it comes to their can art. It's a very distinct, the art style that they use whenever you see their beer cans, because a lot of it's very similar. It has like I said, comic booky kind of style, like the old kind of comic book headlines with the Intruder Annihilation kind of looks like that. Of course, you got the token Kings County Brewers Collective logo on the bottom out of Brooklyn. And yeah, they're always using really vibrant art on their stuff. This guy looks like he just beat up a monster that's underneath his couch with a rolling pin. So, and then he's having a smoke while he's at it. So this is very, very detailed, really cool. like all the stuff. They took advantage of all the can art that they could, all the real estate that they could to kind of put a cool little like comic book story right there, which I think is badass. So always gonna, I usually love 99.9% of the stuff that Kings County comes out with their can art. Really, really cool, very unique. Lots of vibrant, like neon kind of holographic colors in their stuff. So it's something that really catches your attention at a liquor store or a bottle shop for sure. So yeah, I think for rating on this one, I'm going to give this one a solid like 4.25, maybe a 4.5 out of 5 for can art. Really, really nice. Definitely this is going to be like one of those saving the labels kind of situations. So if I got this one in a flight at Kings County, would I get another one? That is a question for you all. Let's see. To be honest, absolutely. I love the pillowy mouthfeel. I love the in-your-face kind of pungent, hoppy flavors that you get up front. I love the mellow like different fruit notes you get of like grape, melon, strawberry, a little bit of citrus, maybe like kind of a lemon, grapefruit kind of situation. But that's like the most mellow note that I get out of this one. I'm definitely more tasting of the grape, the melon, the kind of the strawberry kind of notes coming in there. But overall, yeah, this one's absolutely fantastic. This is definitely one that I'd have another one of, and I'd probably get a 4-pack of it to bring home because it's that delicious. So really, really good job by them. But what's my final rating on this one going to be? Let's see. There's nothing really reinventing the wheel about this one. There's nothing really that like catches my attention that I've never had before in an IPA. But when it comes to Kings County, just being able to kind of just pick the random choices of hops that they use in an IPA, using the wheats and the barleys that they use to create really delicious, really unique combinations of brews. Yeah, I think they absolutely nailed it with this one. It's very well balanced. So many different notes you get in this one. Some are more mellow than others. The really strong hoppiness in there at the beginning that gets washed away. There's so many things that are enjoyable about this one, and it's hard for me not to want more of it, to be honest. Really, really good. So I think I'm going to give this one a solid maybe 8.5, I think. 8.5, almost an 8.75. Probably leaning towards the 8.75, I think. Really, really delicious. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. 8.75 out of 10. Really, really good. Would definitely recommend if you can get your hands on this stuff. I know it's not on tap at the brewery right now, but you might be able to still find it at liquor stores or bottle shops. They have a bunch of stuff that are available at the tap room right now when it comes to, let's see, got a bunch of IPAs. You got the Superhero Sidekicks, the Blocktopus. Let's see. Of course, they had a Child of Zombie, Octocycle, Beast of Paradise. So a bunch of nice selections when it comes. They have dessert style fruited sours. They have a bunch of IPAs. They have some saisons. They have some pilsners. So they have a really good selection for everybody, practically every kind of style that you look for. Of course, they have a bunch of their cans available in 4-packs and all kind of stuff, showing the ABV right here. So they have a good amount of sessionable stuff available for their 4-packs if you want to head over there and pick up some stuff for yourself to give any of the other stuff a try. But yeah, really, really good selection over the tap room right now. And the tap room just looks like a really cool, like, friendly, like, all the tables. It's not like the way I described the tap house over there, just by seeing the pictures, is it's like those long tables to where it's like you're not sitting by yourself. You're kind of forced to sit next to other people, socialize, all that kind of stuff, which I think is a really cool thing. Kind of bringing the craft beer community together to just sit down, have a couple beers, talk with each other. It's a fun little kind of atmosphere over there. But overall, really, really fantastic one from Kings County. Huge shout outs to them. Whoa. Huge shout out to them for coming out this one. Really, really delicious. But other than that, I think that's what I have for you guys today. So thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. You guys are amazing. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. It would help me out a lot. Also, if you're new to the channel, like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell. We'll let you know whenever I go live, do another review. I do reviews every single day, so you don't have to worry about content lacking on this channel. But other than that, if you're looking to see a nice social media aspect of beer drinking other than just watching reviews, you can get yourself on Untapped. Link to my profile is down in the description below. Download the app, create a profile, shoot me a friend request. You can see people like me, Kentucky Ian. Let's see who else. The Typhons, Sean and Lizzie. A bunch of other people that are on there. It's a fun little time. It's just really fun. I love Untapped. I love getting badges. I love seeing all the kinds of different deals they have when it comes to different things that they offer within the craft beer community. Like small little kegerators. You get discount codes for glassware, discount codes for different subscription services like Tavor or like beer crate services. So they have everything you ever need up there. So you might be able to. I know. So Jimmy, sometimes some of the stuff when it comes to like being up in like the New York area, you might be able to find them going over the border. It's just kind of iffy because I know there's some U.S. beers that kind of go over to Europe and all that stuff once in a while. So you just got to keep an eye out. I know there's a bunch of stuff from Canada that I've wanted to get my hands on. I've had some stuff that are brewed in Canada that have been delicious. But other than that, you just got to keep an eye out, man. I know there's a lot of liquor stores and bottle shops over depending on where you are. And Canada has a bunch of different craft beers. So you just got to keep an eye out on stuff and just see what catches your attention. See what, like after watching this for a certain amount of time, kind of go into a liquor store or bottle shop and kind of do what I would do. Look around, see if there's anything that catches your eye. And it just worth the try. You never know. Because sometimes going into a liquor store and seeing like something that's eye-popping with the can art, you might find a new favorite. And it's something like that. So sometimes you just gotta explore different liquor stores and bottle shops in your area and you might find a new favorite. That's all I can recommend to you. Other than that, you might be able to find stuff that you've heard me talk about over there eventually. You just gotta keep an eye out. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. So thank you everybody in chat again for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Other than that, let's see. I think we're good to go. So I'm going to say it like I always say, and we're going to get the hell out of here. I hope you guys had a fantastic week, fantastic weekend. And remember, if you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And I will see you all tomorrow, people. Cheers.